Brought to you by the EveryDollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
Today's question comes from Brooke in Kentucky. Brooke writes, I've spent close to $600,000 on gambling over the last 9 years. I regret this habit and have become very depressed. The worst part is I still gamble, but much less, and now it's controlled. My married income is $300,000 per year, and if not for my gambling, we would have no mortgage and much less stress. I used gambling as an escape and didn't realize the amounts of money I was going through. I am deeply regretting my actions and feel terrible about all the money I wasted. Is there a way to put this stupidity behind me and not be angry with myself? I mean, this sort of pathological gambling and this continuing to gamble tells me Brooke has not fully metabolized the depths of all of this. And so, I mean, anything I wanted to add here would just, you got to go to Gamblers Anonymous today and submit to a 12-step plan. I mean, this is so much bigger than you. And it's just going to be tough. You can't just decide, well, I'm just going to put this stupidity behind me and not be angry. You haven't fully owned all of the decisions here, right?
In most cases, John, with these types of any kind of addiction, really, is full sobriety the path? Is there a way for someone to go, well, I still gamble, but now it's controlled? Like, is there a piece of you that is still out of control?
I mean, there's been some movement there over the last few years in the addiction community. This idea that, like, once you admit it, you have to be sober for the rest of your life. The answer is no. And that's so individualized and it's so person by person. And this is in the alcoholic world, this is the equivalent of drinking 2 or 3 bottles of Jack Daniels a day for 10 years, right? I mean, probably not. If you've burned through more than $500,000, then probably, and you're still doing it, probably you're going to have to end up at a place where you're sober. Right. But again, I can't make that call from not even talking to this person, just reading their note. What I know from this note is, or what I believe I know from this note is, there just hasn't been a full.
She didn't really deal with it.
Ownership. And here's the other thing. Healing here will come in community with other people. It will not come from some epiphany that you have in your head by yourself. It has to happen.
I decided I'm going to try to be different.
It has to happen in community where somebody looks at you and says, I see what you did, and I still love you. I see what you did. I'm sad too. I'm hurt too. I'm angry too. I'm pissed off too. We're going to go build something new. And that has to happen in a group. But I'd want to have a conversation with Brooke, but I think the most responsible thing I can tell Brooke is call a GA group right now, a Gamblers Anonymous group right now in Kentucky, and go see somebody. Like right now. And for the first time in 10 years, be 100% honest. Yeah. That's a mess.
Wisdom.
It's a mess.
Thanks for the question, Brooke. Wishing you the best.
Create your free EveryDollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.